It's a kind of sad day here at the garden. These these squash plants that I grew from seed have taken over. And I'm not really a big fan, actually, because they've taken over and they don't produce that much. I don't think I would plant these again next year. Those back there have gotten huge. And I just don't like when you can't mow the lawn in here because you don't want to walk around where there's tall grass. We're right next to some woods. I really don't want to get any ticks. But the big problem that I came to discover is the roots are rotting. Ants have gotten in here. You can see them going in. They're just eating the base of the plant. Even though it's growing really healthy, it's not going to make it. They're all like this. You can see the ants running in and out. It's sad. So because I get really scratched up and itchy by these plants, I'm going to put some gloves on and rip them out of the ground. Hopefully these sweet ladybugs will find a new place to go. Before I toss this squash plant, I just want to remember how big it got. It did produce one tiny squash, which I will try to make something out of. I just want to remember how massive these stalks got. Now, I don't know if I contributed to the ants getting into the roots. Here's what the roots look like. Just completely eaten up by ants. So even though the rest of the plant looks healthy, it just, look at all those pretty blooms, it just wouldn't make it. So I cleared out the beds. I think everything else will be healthier now that it's not competing. Ugh. Hopefully that will give the bunnies something to munch on. Here are a couple of the squash that I picked. This one is by far the largest one. There were a couple like this, and then there were some really tiny ones, so that's all we got this year, unfortunately. Look at these guys. These are Amana orange. There's a little imperfection at the bottom here. I'm not sure what that is. I'm hoping it makes it through. I think they're gonna be big. And then pink brandywine is huge. I don't want to break them. They're heavy. They're, I can't really guess how big they are. Several inches wide. Some more pink brandywine back there. This is a massive, massive plant. About almost 6 feet tall. And then, where'd it go? Mr. Stripey. I thought there were some Mr. Stripey tomatoes in here, but maybe I was thinking of the pink brandywine. This thing is massive too. And it's got branches coming out the side. If we ever grow this one again, we'll remember just how large it got. It's huge.